Well, evening zombies. Are we alive yet? Are we awake yet? Guess I sure as hell ain't. It's Friday the 25th. Actually, July 2025. I may have screwed up a few days here and there. Anyway, this is the zombie Weaver John C. Roseman, California. Give me 1 second. Now, I know months ago, last year, or earlier this year, that in my files I have talked about the homeless situation. When they came out with the Supreme Court decision that started all the way from Oregon and it went to SCOTUS and affected every damn place in the country. Basically outlawing homelessness, allowing the cities to do whatever they need to do to get rid of them, shove them out, make them feel like they're no longer welcome, no longer they're United States citizens. Doesn't matter what decision, it doesn't matter how they got there. If they're homeless and they're living on the streets, it was supposed to have been a city situation. Because they're no longer human. They're no longer citizens of the United States. You know, this isn't... I feel the outrage. I do feel the outrage because I've been there and it was never fun. It was never the easiest damn thing to deal with. I've had stories on my own channel, The Diary of a Griever named John Weaver, talking about homelessness. They're buried in there. And how the Oregon decision screwed everything for us folks who've been out there. Doesn't matter if you were drug abusers, alcoholic, guys dealing with financial, emotional. One way or another, you end up in the streets. You get tossed out, and then you have to survive. My brother and I had been out there. We made bad decisions financially, screwed things up, and I still have to live with the consequences of it. I lost a home, still have a bad mark on my record. I'm stuck where I am right now because I can't find another place, and if I do, my credit rating sucks and I can't get into another place because of bad decisions I've made. So I'm stuck, but at least I still have a roof over the head. It's bug-ridden, but where else do I gotta go? It's not Sterling. Things happen. But now Trump's making it into a national situation where he has to put an executive order to make us feel even worse. It's like we're in a fucking epidemic here. If we actually get it back on our feet from being homeless, are we going to be ostracized one way or another? Yes, I have that mark on me. I know what it's like to be bounced from place to place. I've been a renter all my life. I've came close to owning a property or something, trying to build a legacy on it, and I screwed up. Me and my brother screwed it up. He's no longer on this earth. He's in ashes right now. I'm a caregiver to our family. Pet Hoots means more to me than anything else. But keeping a roof over the head also means something to me as well. And if I happen to become homeless, and I hate to use the term when, am I going to be able to survive? Am I going to be able to find another place on my own? I feel like I have turned into someone that's ostracized a great deal. There was a term out there. I kept trying to search my brain on this one here. And she had plague. You're plagued. I have a mark on me. The term is leper. Leprosy a long time ago was besides a social disease. It wasn't a social disease. It was a physical disease of flesh rotting away with bad, healthy, unhealthy conditions. Just came. Affected a hell of a lot of people. Deformity. And people thought that once you get contact with them, you're going to die. Well, I don't know how the damn thing got spread. No doctor. All I do know is it was a stigma on people for millenniums, thousands of years. To this day, they can fight it off with modern drugs. But the social stigma, that's the thing. You can be a social leper. We have turned an unfortunate circumstance that a person has to go through from losing a home, regardless if they owned the damn thing or rented, we turned them into lepers. And Trump didn't keep his promise of taking care of the American people. He lied again. He made sure that the healthy people get living, but anybody else financially or otherwise are lepers and to be treated and shunned as such. That's what Trump did. I carry the mark on my phone. Executive order. I copied it, PDF'd it, so I have something of it. I don't know what the hell his major malfunction is. More subdivision? More subdivision. You know, we're a self-deprecating society here in a species. We can look at ourselves and saying, you know, individually, I'm worth it, but you all aren't. We're turning out to be the most heinous creatures on this planet. We're destructive bastards. We destroy everything else that we touch. We think we create, but we don't. Because what we create, we destroy. I mean, it's easy enough to destroy, but that's what we're doing to ourselves. We destroy things physically. We destroy things with a side of a pen. And right now, our country is being destroyed because we voted this shit in November 2024, and I will never let my fellow Americans or the world forget what we screwed up on. We were warned, we were told, now we have to deal with this. Now what do we do, guys? What do we do?